We're going to get that welded back into place. I've just welded that up in there now, you can see. So we're out baling again today. Now we've baled it, it's like a bit of a desert on here. Okay, so the next challenge this afternoon. I was out yesterday mowing on some of our ground and then off for a client. The field I went to a client was quite bumpy and rough in places. Put a fair bit of stress on a few parts of the mower. So this baffle here that creates the swath of grass coming back out of the mower so you don't drive on it when you go down to mow your next pass, is cracked off, you can see there. So we're going to clean this metal up round here and there. We're going to get that welded back into place. It all looks like a fresh break, to be fair. I think it was just that field, just that rough on it. But it's not a big deal. It's the only thing that went wrong. That and, blades, hit a massive stone. There's a bent one, a broken one, and then we'll just sharpen the rest. Just gonna see if there's a clamp in here or not. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a clamp in there, so just give it a tap with the welder. Yeah, I think putting that overlap on there will just give me somewhere to weld into here a little bit neater. I think we'll just drop the mower down, get it all a bit more level, easier to weld it. Yeah, so I've just welded that up in there now, you can see. Did it both sides. That's a good seam. Just straightened out the swath board underneath it, just bent it up a little bit. Just giving the blades a little sharpen over with a grinder. So that's all ready for next time. So we're out baling again today. Kuhn baler on. Balls across the field over there, rowing up with the rake. And Ben's just turned up to come and wrap for us. This was mown the day before yesterday. We went through it straight behind the mower with the tedder to spread it out to get the wilt going, and then we went through it yesterday, and then it's, we're about 10:30 this morning. Dew's gone, rowing up, baling. So some lovely haylage, absolutely ideal conditions for it. Just a quick will and get it baled up. Ben's just getting set up now. Here he is. Morning! There's Ben coming past in the Massey. Dyna VT 7726. Yes, that's the last bale done. Ben's just packing up now. So we've moved over to another field. Just show you this quickly in here. So in the baler, this client's asked us to put the knives in. So you can see these knives here. They flick up, you flick a lever in the cab and alt the hydraulics. And these knives come up. So as the grass gets forced in, it gets pushed past these knives and chopped a 3-inch chop length. So back onto this field that we were mowing yesterday. We mowed it. Luke went through it with the tedder twice. Generally a bit overkill, but I wanted to kill it off fast, try and get it wilted down so we could bale it today, because I've got more baling to do and it just made sense to get it done as quick as we can. It's only a light crop on here. This is what we took. This is that field that we took that early cut in May on. But that's just dried out really fast. There's still a bit of green in there. You see the colour of it. It's still got quite a bit of life to it. It's been so hot, so I'm hoping that by baling it up now fast, it'll be, quite good quality stuff. Dead light crop. We'll soon fly this off. We're going to wrap it because we've still not finished that shed yet. Just got to show you this now. Now we've baled it, it's like a bit of a desert on here for wildlife. It makes me so pleased that I left that. But that's just like full of wildflowers. Great for the insects. It's just created like a real oasis for them. It makes me really pleased that we did that now. The crop on here is so light. That little bank there wouldn't have even made an extra bale, I don't suppose. It's so thin and light on there, but the benefit that's giving other stuff is brilliant. I'm dead chuffed with that. It gives me a real good feeling about this. It's only 11 o'clock now, but it's super hot. Very thankful for the air conditioning in the tractor. It's got to be getting on for 30 degrees now. Just not known a summer like it. I can't remember a summer like this. So I've nearly finished this piece now. So, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, cool. That's always nice. You hear the baler beeping there. That's the bale chamber almost full. Just as we get to the end of the swath, we're about 80% in the chamber, so that'll make a pretty good bale. What I can do now, because it's on auto, but I can press that to manual, and then I can just instigate it to net. Just see there now that we can be able to see that net spinning round. There we go, that beep says it's finished netting the bale. You can open the chamber. There's the last bale of the field. Another field done. Excellent. Oh, it's going well this morning. So I've just got to head over now to my uncle's. We've got a field of clover mix, legume mix, grassland there to bale for him. To be able to hear that horrible alarm, that's telling me that we've run out of net wrap. Little thing on the screen here. We'll press OK. So we know we've just run out of net. We'll turn the revs down on the tractor and we'll knock the PTO out of gear. It's the most important thing, make it all safe. While we're doing that, the temperature's just started to get up a bit, climb on the tractor. So we're up to here. We've got a bit to go before in the red, but I don't like stopping it when it's red hot. So what we'll do, I find easiest on these, you turn the steering wheel right that way. It'll give us a bit more room. You'll turn the tractor off, otherwise it'll just suck dust. It is so hot now, I can't tell you. It must be at least 32 degrees. We'll clear the screens out in the bonnet. Obviously on that new 215 we've got a reversing fan, but this tractor hasn't. So just put the key in there. We'll just see what these screens are like. Actually, they're not too bad. We did clean them all down like yesterday. There's not too much on there, but we'll give them a knock off. In this temperature, things can suddenly get out of hand quickly. Wow, the screens are pretty clean. It is just the heat of the day. There's not much on the front grille. Always pays to check though, just keep an eye on that. It suddenly gets really, really hot. We've got a problem on our hands. So I'll show you changing the net on this Kuhn. It's quite a straightforward process. So we've got a little ladder here. So we can flick this down. It gives us easy access up onto the baler. There's a little box, I don't know if you can see it in focus up there or not. There's a little box here, a little toolbox. I just keep a square washer in it. I can use that to undo the quick release catch. Lift that bonnet up. It's really dusty. So we flick a little guard back there and take the tension off the belts. And pull this bar forward. That leaves us with our old cardboard tube. The last lot of net came off. And I have a bungee cord just holding a spare roll of net onto the front of the machine. This net wrap comes with these little plastic handles. They're really handy for lifting the net wrap up. They pop off really easily with some little tabs. I can get those in my little locker. Out the way. Little plastic end caps that hold the film on. Take them off. You can just undo this protective film off the net. Now I can get all this rubbish. That'll all fit in this little toolbox. It'd be nice to have a slightly bigger box on here than this. Maybe like if you've seen that episode where I was putting a box on the sprayer, it'd be nice to have one of those slightly bigger boxes. Get more of this debris in. It really winds me up, I don't understand why. People going out baling or wrapping, they just have a bigger toolbox on the front links or whatever on the tractor. Just a big box on there for putting all the debris in. So many people you see, they go out baling, and all over the field you see loads of cardboard rolls and packets of plastic wrap and stuff. And it's just something else for either if it's for yourself to clear up later, or if it's the client. You know, if you're baling for a client, I always think it looks really scruffy. So what I can do with this, get my cardboard tube, old little bungee strap which I had holding my spare net on, can put that around my cardboard tube, clip that on the front of the baler. Can't go anywhere. I can dispose that later. I don't need to leave it for the customer to have to clear up. We're here to do a tidy job for people. So you can see we've got the net now coming out from this side. So what I'll just do now is I just get a bunch of this net and it goes over this top of this bar. It's got little spirals welded to it. They like stretch the net out, so as it rolls out, it stretches it across the full width. It goes over there, under this bar, over the next one. Again, that's got more spirals on it to stretch it out. Under this hard metal roller, this is the only tricky bit really, is feed that between there and this rubber roller, pull it out a little bit, and then we just tuck it down over the top. And it only needs to protrude down there 10 or 15 mil. And when the bale's spinning in the chamber, it'll grab hold of that, and that's what will net the bale. So we just stretch this out a little bit over these spreader bars. It's got a bit of a helping hand. Little cover plate goes down. We've got a lever here. That's putting the tension between the rubber roller and the metal roller. So that's trapping the net, and that rubber roller, that spins. So we just put that tension back on here and on the belts, and that's what's driving the rubber roller to force the net into the bale chamber that gets picked up by the bale, and then it wraps it. Then we've just got this bar here that's sprung loaded. Just push that forward. You can see how that's trapping against the net. That's sprung loaded as well. That's keeping tension on this spool so it can't overrun and come out everywhere. It'll get spread on these spreader rollers, through to the baler. So it's dead easy. Really, really simple. So that little square washer I was talking about, I just use a little square washer just to get in that slot. That's what releases the mechanism. So we're all changed. Dead neat, as I say. My waste is, plastic waste is in there for recycling, my cardboard tubes there, tied on. No mess with my client. Never forget to put that step up. It's quite clever really. See, it's just dead simple. Likes things that are simple engineering. The step's just got a big magnet here, so it just magnetises there. Dead firm. So that's it. We're ready to start baling again. Peace of mind that the radiator's not full of stuff. So I've engaged the PTO now. Because we ran out of net, you can see there I can press 0. We'd used 3,678 metres of net off that last roll, if it's calibrated exactly to the bale diameter. So it gives us a good guide of how much net we've used and how much we've got left. You can press this one here and you'll see that zeroed it. So now we've got a new roll of net, and we know how much we've used as we go forward. It's telling me the back door's open, which it's not. Okay. Now what we need to do, because we ran out of net on that bale, got it in manual mode there, I'm just going to press this button, and that's going to activate the netter. And you should see now that net's spinning round. In a minute you'll hear a clunk, and that's the knife cutting the net. There you go. So that bale's done. We can open that up, eject that bale. It's closed down again. And then what I'll do now is I'll just put this back into auto mode. You see that auto tie? So that's now in auto. So when the bale capacity is full, it will automatically start netting. I haven't got to worry about activating it each time. So we're up to speed on the PTO, carry on baling. This is a red clover mix we're baling from my uncle, and there's quite a lot of stuff on here. So you can see that bale over there in the distance. You might notice it's got a red stripe around it. So what that is generally about last 6 or 7 bales worth. The net has got a red band printed on it. So that just lets you know as you're baling that you're getting close to the end of your net. So if you've not noticed on the screen here, you've got a visual indication out in the field as well that it's almost getting to the end of the roll of net, giving you a prompt to get ready to change. It's just kind of a good idea. So as you saw on this one, it automatically beeps and alarms you when you do run out of net, so you don't inadvertently open the back door with a bale that's not been netted, because no one wants to be rolling out misformed bales or untied bales in this weather. Absolutely shockingly hot. So I'll keep going.